Hi, gorgeous you. Kimberly Sumner here from kimberlysumner.com, and we are going to look at in this week's blog all about what to do when you are being told a whole lot of ways to do things and they're not connecting with your intuition. But first of all, just let me explain my dress. I've just come back from yoga class. It was awesome. I haven't done yoga in ages, and one of the reasons I'd got out of the habit of going to yoga class is my whole routine and timetable had changed as I was stepping up in my business, and I couldn't find spaces that would work for me. I've seriously missed it. Yoga is one of the things I do to come back to calm and to give myself the self-nurture I need to attract really cool clients like you and great money into my business. Now, yoga may not be your thing. I hear that. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But what I encourage you to do is to have something that allows you to nurture yourself. You see, in business, one of the keys to success is how you are looking after yourself. And especially as women in business, when we're caregivers and we're looking after lots of other things on top of our business, we must do something that grounds us, that centers us, that replenishes us, and that allows us to come back to a space of gratitude and calm and joy, and really a beautiful place of receptivity to attract great things into our lives and into our business. So it may not be yoga for you, and that's absolutely okay, but what are you doing at the moment to give yourself an element really of self-nurture? Self-nurture is the first of my 5 tenets of business success, and I'll talk to you more about that. But let's come back to the theme today, and that was, what do you do when you are getting a lot of advice from mentors, from other women in business, from possibly partners in business, around how you need to do things, and while you want those beautiful gold nuggets of wisdom from them, because they may have skills that you really need, and that's why you're asking them for advice, at the same time, their advice doesn't fully sit well with you, and you're unsure whether you should be trusting your intuition on this one. And I'm sharing this with you as someone who has been challenged with this in the past. I'm always going to other people for advice. I am coached in my own coaching circle, and I love getting advice from people who are further down the track from me. But at the same time, everyone has a very unique way of doing business, and really a soul path, a soul journey of expression in their business of what is going to work for them. And what will work for me will not necessarily resonate 100% for you, in the same way what you hear from someone else may not, it just may not fit. The key thing is to come back to your intuition, because I was talking actually with a friend about this week, and she was getting advice. She's an author. She was getting advice from one of, I'll just say goodbye to my daughter here, because as you know, women in business, we've got children all around us. So shut the door, honey. My gorgeous friend's an author, and she was stuck on getting something published, and she has her own writing mentor. Now, he is someone, so it's a man who is wonderful in his field. His style is very different, and his audience is very different. And she has rewritten a piece of work 5 times. Now, it's all well and good to get great advice from people, but I think when you're recreating your very essence 5 times, you've actually lost your golden gems in there. You've lost what makes you you. So in that case, you have to come back to, is this actually my voice? Because people come to you for your voice, for your special secret sauce. So what is your special secret sauce? And it doesn't have to be perfect. It never is. Our humanity and our vulnerabilities and our failings and our imperfections is what people are attracted to as well, because we're human and we want to connect. So it's all well and good to get advice, and you need to get advice, but then you need to let it sit and work out, does this feel true for me? And if it doesn't feel true, how can I tweak it or take what I need from this? And this includes the wisdom that I'm sharing with you. You need to make it true for you, because you need to come back to what your secret source is. And I know that in the past, when I haven't listened to my deep intuition, then I've strayed off course and created a business form or a technique that hasn't been right for me. And I'm going to tie this back now to me coming in from yoga and being a woman in business. Is our intuition is a key part of guiding us, and it can be a real signaler telling us where we need to go if we tune in and if we listen. And we can listen much more clearly and hear what our beautiful intuition is telling us, coming from our heart and our third eye, when we're doing the self-nurture, which is why that's another reason why you want to be taking care of yourself. So I encourage you to look after yourself, and also make sure that any advice you receive and that you're implementing feels true for you. If it just doesn't feel right, trust your gut. You have to come back. That's the only, your inner power is your truth, and you need to listen to that. I hope that really helps. Remember, I'm sharing this with you as one of my 5 tenets, because more money in less time is a woman's business. If you're watching this blog or this video really anywhere other than my blog at KimberlySumner.com, go on over there. That's where all the goodies are. You can also pick up a copy of my 5 secrets to help you start monetizing your beautiful expertise, so you can start attracting serious money. And I'd love to connect with you on whichever social media channel you use. On Facebook, I'm on Happiness Blind Spot. Oh, whoops, that's my old one. On Facebook, I'm on KimberlySumner.tv, and on Twitter at Kimberly Coaches. So go on over, head over to my blog. That's where the goodies are. You'll get a copy of those 5 secrets, and I wish you a beautiful week, gorgeous. You can do it. Remember, more money in less time is a woman's business. Bye for now.